Arr, there be pirates on these roads. Hardy har har har.
I hoped when we launched this program, we would never have to come back to it. And unfortunately, when you see the staggering tickets being issued every month and the money coming in, it's like, all right, just donate back to your school and stop driving by the school buses. If you want to throw your money out the window, just go to your school districts. The superintendents and the principals can find good use for it. And, please just pay attention and take the time. Thank you, everybody. We're here today at Bethlehem's High School to draw attention to the fact that the number of infractions in this district actually, with education and getting the word out there, have declined. In June of 2023, there are an alarming 185 tickets issued through the month. 1 year later, that number dropped down to 59. People are getting it. They're getting the education, and that's what this is all about.
Just for your reference, this is a map of Albany County, New York. The red arrow is pointed towards Bethlehem Township. This partial map of Albany County represents the top 50 citation locations. It's not exact, but just a overlay so you can see where the highest ticket locations are. Now in the orange at the bottom here we have Bethlehem Central School District that falls within Bethlehem Township in Albany County. Just as I showed you Bethlehem Township, what I want you to pay attention to now is Colony Township here to the north, as well as Guilderland Township, which is this off-green, palish color, going all the way down here near Westmere. Keep those two areas in mind when I show you the data next. Now Guilderland kind of encompasses this whole part here, like I said, Westmere Road, or also known as New York Route 20. And then Colony Township, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, basically represents what's coming here off of Central, I think it's called Central Avenue, or also New York Route 5. So you can see you have some heavy clusters here in Del Mar and Bethlehem Central, but they're nothing compared to the numbers they're pulling off of the rest of these areas in the rest of the county. Okay, this is the Albany County Top 10 Citation Locations map. After going through the Excel sheets that I FOIL requested from Albany County, so I asked for all the citation location. This is what came back to me. I went ahead and organized it from the highest ticket citation locations to the lowest. After going through about 85% of the data, because the rest were low-numbered citation places, I went ahead and found the top 10 locations. The top 10 locations here represent 54% of all the citations. And they all run up, most of them run up New York Route 5. Or I believe it's called Center or Central Avenue. Central Avenue. And then you have two high ticket areas here running on Route 20, also known as Western Avenue. Now one thing that I noticed was that all of these violations are on multi-lane roads with 4 lanes or more. So you have, usually it's a 5-lane road, you'll have 2 lanes going one way, a center lane designated for left-hand turns, and then 2 more lanes come in the opposite way. So you have a wider line of sight needed. This is one of the highest ticket areas in Albany County and on Route 5 Central Avenue. And as you can see here, it is a main artery of road pushing through town, Central Avenue or Route 5, and it's surrounded by commercial properties. And that's going to be a recurring trend you're going to see in most communities' high-ticket areas. Not usually in neighborhoods, but main artery of road surrounded by commercial or industrial businesses. Here is the street view of that same location. You've got 4 lanes of traffic with a center turn lane, a speed limit of 40 miles per hour, and though you do have some residential along this road, the surrounding area is mostly made up of commercial zoning. This is Western Avenue, or Route 20. It's made up of 6 lanes of traffic with a center turn lane, and mostly filled with commercial enterprises. This is the street view of that same location. It has a speed limit of 40 miles per hour. I pointed out the traffic light system just so you can see what an engineer would put up to safely stop all those lanes of traffic. In the orange box here, you have heavy traffic flows. So lots of possible obstacles between you and the signal notification you might see with a school bus. These are the citation locations. The first top 10 for Albany County are going to display themselves right there. That's what I showed you on the top 10 map. Again, most of them are running up and down Route 5 and 20. When I hit the top 25, you can also see how they're clustered around those main routes of road. And then we get 2 down here now, Del Mar. Now that's the Bethlehem district area. So we have Guilderland Township. We've got, I think it's Colony Township. And then we've got Bethlehem Township. So this one here has about 104 citations. This one here has roughly 126 citations. So we scroll down and let's see where the top 50 are. Again, they just keep clustering in the same parts of town here, and you have a few extra here down in Bethlehem, but the numbers are nowhere near what these main arteries going into Albany have.
This is the proof that education works. Once again, you'll be seeing and hearing the message on TV, radio, billboards from out the community. When you see a bus lights are flashing and the stop arm is out, stop. Stop. It's that easy. If they're in the middle of the street and you're on the other side, you have to stop.
So I'm honored to collaborate with the leaders on this mission, with all those that are involved here, from the superintendents, also to my other colleagues behind me, and for you all to know that this is something that is important. I want to make sure that we get the proper message out to the rest of the county and the people in this area to let them know we're doing something about the safety of their children. Thank you.
One of the things that we hear most is that people are driving dangerously in our community. And we have undertaken a variety of initiatives to try to slow drivers down. We have a Bethlehem Safe Streets campaign going on right now to remind drivers to stop at crosswalks and to slow down. We have enhanced enforcement around town. But I'm particularly pleased about the bus safety initiative, because I think we can all agree that the most dangerous thing a person can do is to drive recklessly around children.
Do the right thing, slow down, wait for the bus to get kids on and off, and don't pass them. Thank you. And the money coming in, it's like, all right, just donate back to your school and stop driving by the school buses. If you want to throw your money out the window,